Hello, my name is Tina, and I am a tutor here at the San Juan College Student Success Center, where success matters. Today I would like to share with you the MLA9 checklist so that you can create entries in a works cited page. MLA9 uses 9 elements plus additional information to organize its entries. To create an entry in a works cited page, first, state the author, followed by the title of the work, then additional contributors, the version, which is followed by the episode or issue number, the publisher, publication date, the location of publication, and finally, any additional or optional information. Each entry must follow this order, even if some elements are not included. The author is written in the traditional last, first, middle format. So, for example, Robert P. Woodiett becomes Woodiett, Robert P. Each author should be written in this way, and up to 3 authors can be listed. Each name should be separated by a comma, but for 4 or more authors, simply list the first author followed by the abbreviation ETAL. Et al. Is a Greek word that means and others. After the author, state the title. If the title of the work is a small work, like a poem, short story, newspaper article, and so on, put it in quotation marks. But if the title is from a novel, a textbook, a lengthy sermon, or other long work, put the title in italics. Follow every title with a period. If the work you are citing has a translator, an editor, or other significant contributor, list their title, followed by their first and last name. For example, edited by Ella Pullum, translated by Amanda Lynn. The contributor's name should be followed by a comma. You can list up to 3 contributors in this way. But again, if there are 4 or more contributors, just list the first one and say et al. To encompass all others. If your work is one version among others, you can say 3rd edition, King James Version, or Collector's Edition. MLA allows the edition number to be written as 2ND, 3RD, or 4TH, etc., and allows addition to be abbreviated as well. Follow the version with a comma. If your work is part of a series or episode, you can write Volume 3, Volume 4, Number 6, or Episode 16, Season 3. Again, you can abbreviate volume as VOL, number as NO period, and so on. Just make sure that any abbreviation you use is standardized. Follow the episode or issue number with a comma, and go on to the next section of the citation. The publisher prints and distributes works to the public, so it is important to list them. If there is more than one publisher, which is rare, separate them with a /. The publisher should be followed by a comma. For example, Random House / Museum of Modern Art. This is an unlikely collaboration, but if you have 2 publishers, they should both be listed. Note that the publisher's name need not be included in the following sources: periodicals, works published by their author or editor, websites whose titles are the same name as their publisher, and websites that make works available but do not actually publish them, such as YouTube, WordPress, or JSTOR. But always try to include a publisher as a general rule of thumb. Anything posted on these sites is likely to have a publisher who gave permission for their works to be made available to the public. The date is fairly simple and straightforward. MLA9 uses the day, month, year standard, and months can be abbreviated. For example, 13 December 1937. Use a period after the month and a comma after the year and go on to the next element in your citation entry. Location refers to page numbers, URLs, and physical locations such as pull site, as well as city, state, country, or other address information. It is important to be as specific and thorough as possible when citing locations, both of and within sources. However, it is often the case that the location is only broadly known, New York, for example, or in which the location is entirely unknown. In this case, location can simply be omitted. When used, though, location should be followed by a comma if there is additional information, or a period if it is the final item in the citation. The last possible item in a citation can be optional information, which should only be included if it is significant in some way and not distracting or superfluous. Such items may include the original date or city of publication, the date of access, the URL, which I highly recommend, or the DOI. But regardless of the final element, always end with a period. And finally, if all this is very confusing, don't fret. You can still create credible citations by using a citation generator. Microsoft Word, for example, can generate and create citations for you. Simply go to the Reference tab at the top of the document, select Manage Sources, New, and fill in the appropriate information. Then click OK and Close, or you can select New again to continue inputting additional sources. When you are done, you can go to Reference and Bibliography, then Insert Bibliography to have your entire works cited page created, inserted, and formatted for you. You can also use the OwlPurdue citation machine to search for and manually enter information to create citations. But be careful if you use a citation generator, because they can produce the wrong information. It is always best to manually enter your information and double-check the citation that is generated. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this topic interesting and informative. Please like, subscribe, and get notified of upcoming videos. And comment below if you'd like to suggest a future topic. As always, you can learn more by going to the San Juan College Tutoring Center online, or check out the rest of our educational YouTube videos. And don't forget to like us on Facebook so that you can stay up to date on all that we do here at the San Juan College Tutoring Center. Links are provided in the description.